Negative Facebook links in Google search results. It's a very specific type of online reputation management. I've only seen it 3 or 4 times. If somebody creates a negative Facebook page about your brand, so I've seen it 3 or 4 times. As I mentioned, I've seen it done for companies. I've seen, usually have the company name and then scam. It's not really, this page is not created by the company, of course. It's created by somebody who's angry with a service or most likely a competitor. So if this is posted in Facebook, oftentimes Google is going to say, hey, Facebook is trustworthy. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, a lot of other sites like Quora, you'll see, is very trustworthy. Reddit, I'm going to pull this right into the top of search. And when that happens, it can be quite devastating because unlike other links, let's say even suppressing a negative link from Fox News or the Huffington Post or any of these other larger websites can sometimes be easier than suppressing Facebook, because Google wants to keep relevant social content at the top of search. So even if I'm using domain authority publishers of 70, 80, 90, 100, but like 98, still that Facebook page is ranking. So there's a few strategies that you want to use, and I'm going to outline them in this video, and you need to know that typically with a negative Facebook link, it's going to take a little bit longer. So the best way to remove the negative Facebook page is to obviously reach out to the publisher of the page, to message the page privately, but know that if this person is really out to get you, they may post your correspondence. So be careful of what you say, be careful of how you say it, and see if you can work on a takedown. Now, if these people do not remove the Facebook page, you have options for suppression. Now, the first one is to create your own Facebook page, and this is very specific campaign. This is more advanced online reputation management. You're going to create your own Facebook page and you're going to optimize it better for keywords, and it still may not rank in 3 or 4 months. And don't get disheartened, but you need to kind of know the scope of this because you already have a Facebook page ranking. To knock that out of search and replace it with a new page, it's going to take 3 things: more activity, more Facebook page likes, followers. Google does track these metrics. And the third one, more multimedia content, more in-site video, not linking off the site to YouTube, but more on-site Facebook video. It's going to take more Facebook images. It's going to take a lot more, okay? So the more interaction you get, the more Google is going to say this is relevant, it has more likes, it has more followers, it's real. So this is going to help. Now, one thing you should do is if you have a Facebook page, let's say your company is called Don's Tractors, and there's a page called Don's Tractor Scams. What you're going to do is you're going to create Don's Tractors, a new page, and then what you're going to do is optimize for another keyword. So you can have Don's Tractors wherever your location is, or see if you can hyper optimize that post. The next thing is to launch a Facebook likes campaign. If you go into the Facebook Ads Manager, and I'll see if I can show you this, go into the Facebook Ads Manager and then click on Page Likes. So here's what I recommend you do, step by step. You want to go to facebook.com/ads manager, and you can actually just search ads or ads manager in Facebook, and you should be able to click onto the ads manager. You will be prompted to create an ads account. It's very simple. You're going to go to create a new campaign. You are then going to go to engagement. Under engagement, you're going to click page likes. Then you will hit continue. And you have to make sure you have a Facebook page in order to do this. So you're going to create a new campaign. We're going to call this a likes campaign. And then we're going to go down. We're going to choose a budget. A daily budget of like $5 is more than enough. You can do $5 here. And very simply, we're going to go to more options for the ad. We're going to hit next. Then we're going to choose the Facebook page that we want to promote. So ideally, if you have a negative link, we're going to go simply to, let's say I'm doing one for my name, Nadernejad. There we go. I'm going to run my likes campaign. And then we're going to do something very interesting here. We're going to change the audience from Canada. And then we're going to add in the location Bangladesh, India, and Nepal. These are the lowest cost per click regions, so you can get thousands of page likes, prompting to Google that your page is popular. But really, you're just running ads in Bangladesh, India, and Nepal. Okay, so we're running for this page like. This is not the page we want to use. Automatic placements are fine. No need for cost control. Perfect. We're doing page likes campaign. You can set an end date, maybe run it for a week or something. So we're running from April 2nd to April 9th. Absolutely fine. We're going to hit next. And this is what the ad looks like. We're not going to, see, this is for a previous campaign. We're actually going to remove this over here. And I'm going to use some different text. Want to learn about online reputation? And you can replace this with anything. Like this page, because it's India and Bangladesh. Generally, your conversions are going to be higher. I don't know why, but in these regions, they are much, much higher. You want to add an image here, right? So you're going to go in, you're going to go to Edit, you change media, and you're going to add any image that you want, a picture of your face, a picture of your business. You're going to hit Publish. When you publish, this is going to run for 1 week. And what's that going to do? It's going to give your page thousands upon thousands of likes. It's how I got verified with that blue check mark. It's how I got, over 40,000 likes. Not all from India and Bangladesh, but at least 10,000. And it really does help you rank in search engines and gain that credibility. So once you create your Facebook likes campaign, you'll know that there's likes set up to go to your Facebook page regularly. And this is really going to help because since you're buying likes in a low-cost location, you can drive potentially hundreds or if not thousands of likes to that page. And that's a really good way to signal to Facebook that, hey, this is relevant. This page is getting likes, it's getting views, it has legitimate advertising being run on it. I'm going to promote it, and it's a better chance of it working its way into Google. But it's not a be-all, end-all strategy. The next thing I recommend you do is creating a personal website. Personal site is definitely going to outrank that Facebook page because it's more relevant. It's web real estate. It's a web domain. It's not a social network. And it's the main asset of that company. So once Google realizes that you've optimized the site and you've kept your personal website active and current, you can build it using Wix, Squarespace, Weebly. You can use WordPress. There's anything. Any way to build your site will work great, but make sure you're optimizing it for your business name. So you've ran Facebook page likes, you've created that new Facebook page if you haven't already had it, you've run likes on it so that you're getting more traction on the page, you have that personal website. The next thing is to use high domain authority websites to push it down, because a good smattering of high authority websites will help, but only to a certain point. You want more social links ranking. So if you can find publishers that have a domain authority of 80, 90, generally 90 or higher, and publish on them. Sites like Yahoo Finance, which we publish on frequently, or even issuing a press release through a website like EIN Presswire, which banks off high domain authority sites to do press release distribution at a very high rate, is going to help you at least drop that Facebook page by a few placements. Now, the next thing, and my last tip, is to keep social media active. So to keep that Facebook page active, create a Twitter, an Instagram, create a YouTube, put YouTube videos on there. It sounds like there's a lot of content, right? Like for a lot of clients, we'll have an asset creation, a video asset creation portion of the campaign, as well as web creation, the creation of a website, because these things really help. So it may be a lot of work on your time, but if you have somebody internally, or if you have time to create content yourself, it really wouldn't hurt to do it. So those are my initial pieces of advice. Use the website, create the Facebook page, use social media, use high domain authority sites, but understand that Facebook pages ranking in search behave much, much differently, and you have to be a lot more relentless if you want to suppress it in search engines. You're generally looking at about a 6-month campaign here. So these are my recommendations. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section down below. You can reach out to me by mobile device, by my mobile number. It will come directly to my watch or my mobile device, and I'll be able to respond to you. Comments here will get responded to. We have a live chat on the website. And if you have a moment, go check out the website. We offer a free 7-page ebook that's going to give you advice about how to suppress negative Google links, and I'll work more on image suppression on creating a blog post soon. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.